Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Get these on real quick. Hello, hello. Ooh, let me turn that down. I have my phone on so I can see comments. And let me go over here really quick. Make sure you can see me. Sometimes there's glitches. All right. Ooh. So, hi, hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in today and sharing some time with me. Hi, Melinda. How are you, beautiful? So I wanted to come in here and talk about staying motivated even when life happens. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Kristen Groskebauer. I am a beauty influencer with Pharmacy, and I've been with Pharmacy for almost 2 years. 2 years is coming April. And so I've been in the direct sales field for, since my mid 20s, so over 10 years. And I know the struggle, I know the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, and how hard it is to stay motivated, because it is so hard to stay motivated, especially when life gets in your way. Hello, hello. So yeah, I just wanted to come and share my story with you on how to stay motivated even when life happens, and don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. So, if you guys have been, and ladies have been following me, you know that my mom passed away from COVID, and that was very fast and sudden, and it was devastating to myself and my family. And so that was a very hard time in my life. Pretty much from mid-December, when she called me and told me that she was exposed, till the time that I buried her, or myself and my family buried her, I did not go live on social media. I took a break. And so my first advice to everyone out there who's in direct sales, or just an entrepreneur in general, and life happens and something devastating and something traumatic happens, take a break. Allow yourself to feel the feelings you're feeling. Allow yourself to just have time, so that you can process the feelings and you can experience them and not push them away. Because if we push our feelings away, it's just going to be like a soda can or a soda bottle, and you push your feelings away, and you every time you do that, you're shaking up the bottle, and you push and you push and you push, and you're shaking, you shake and you shake, and eventually it's going to pop and it's going to explode. And we don't want that to happen. So when something traumatic or when life happens, take a break and allow yourself to feel the feelings. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to have time to yourself, and just take that me time. Thanks for this. It's almost 2 years for my mom gone, and I haven't done anything. You need to just take that time for you and just grieve. Or traumatic situations can be anything. To allow yourself to feel the feelings so you can move past them. Because if we don't accept those feelings and we just push them away and throw ourselves into our work or throw ourselves into our responsibilities, it's gonna manifest in the future some day down the road, and it's not going to be a healthy manifestation of your feelings. It's going to be traumatic, and it's going to be hard, and you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to do that to yourself, and you don't deserve that to let that happen to you in front of your loved ones. You deserve this time during this traumatic experience to grieve, to feel, to cry, to process. give yourself that time. Um, so that's what I did from the time that my mom gave me that call or called me, and I still have that voicemail saved. So when I miss her, I can listen to my voicemail and hear her voice. Um, from that time I received that voicemail to the time that my family and I put her body to rest, I did not go live on social media. I was still present for my team. I still answered questions for my team members. I didn't leave anyone behind. I still posted about, company updates and made sure that my team was supported, but I didn't put myself out there. I just kind of was there when they needed me to make sure that they were okay, but I didn't go above and beyond and put myself out there because I was a mess. I was a mess. And I didn't want to allow my team to see me in such a mess. Um, I didn't want to, I just didn't want to be present in that state of mind. So I was still present in the back, answering questions, giving updates to my team from our company. But other than that, I did not put myself out there on social media. I didn't go live. I didn't make any videos. I was just like MIA from videos. So that's my first advice, is just to let yourself grieve. That's very important, very, very important. No matter what you're experiencing, no matter what you're going through, you've got to let yourself feel the feelings so you can move past them, you can process them, and when you're ready and you're done, then you can move forward in your life. Because you can't move forward in your life until you've processed these feelings. Because they're always going to be there. I'm always constantly grieving. Every day I'm grieving my mother, but I'm able to move forward and be there for my team and be there for my husband and be there for my children, because I allowed myself that time to grieve, and I allowed myself that time to process those feelings. So they're not holding me back and they're not holding me down, that I'm able to pick myself up and move forward. So my second, I guess, word of advice, I have my notes here, is to, when you're done processing your feelings, when you're ready to be present again for your business, find someone who inspires you. Find a mentor, find people who inspire you. If you've been watching me on social media, you know Michelle Cunningham. I'm like her biggest fan, Michelle Cunningham. And I love her. And so when I was ready to get back into work, to get back to how my life was before all this happened, I went to Michelle's Facebook page, and I went to her website, and I just watched videos, and I just watched her training, and I was just present with her videos. And especially during this time, like, video is huge right now because no one can be around each other because of all this. So I was just watched her videos again, and because of that, like, she's so inspiring. It inspired me, that fire, it kind of lit that fire again. And then I also found people on my team that inspire me. So like Taylor Barber, she inspires me. She is so inspiring. Joanna Cruz, very inspiring. She's always present, always such a good leader for a team, leads by example. Charmaine is on our team as well, and gosh, she just has the biggest smile, and you just watch her videos and you watch her posts and you go to her timeline, and you just can't help but be inspired, because these women just exude happiness and radiate love and happiness and inspiration. So I just kind of surrounded myself with them, so that I could be inspired again. And that inspiration was healing at the same time, because I was like, oh, all right, I want to do that. I can do that too. So number one is let yourself feel the feelings. Number two is find people who inspire you. Find that mentor, meditate, listen to podcasts, read an inspirational book, do something that inspires you, be around people that inspire you, listen to inspirational quotes, listen to inspirational podcasts, listen to inspirational meditations, whatever is your favorite thing to do. When something inspires you, do that thing. whatever inspires your favorite thing to do that inspires you, do that thing and just throw yourself into it. And that's what I did. And I'm so lucky that I have ladies on my team that inspire me, that I was able to just lean on during this difficult time, and was able to help me heal at the same time. Number three is, after you've let yourself feel the feelings, after you've found people who inspire you, get into action. Do some action, or prepare for action. You don't have to do action right away, but you can prepare for it. So for me, I was like, okay, I need to get back into things. So I started making samples. I started creating those flyers to get leads in my community, making lead jars, and planning my videos, what I was going to train on. Okay, what am I going to train on? Planning on that, making all the graphics that I needed. I did a lot of work in the back end to prepare myself for the future when I was ready to get back into work. So I let myself process the feelings. I found women who inspired me and hung out with them via social media. I planned my work. I created a content calendar, planned my video trainings, got my sample supplies ready. And then I went to work. I implemented those things. So I started making live videos. I started sending out samples, mailing samples to people. I started putting out my flyers in my community. And when you do this, it's so empowering, because you're like, I'm not broken. I experienced this life traumatic event, and I'm not broken. I can still move forward. I can still push through. I can still be my own Wonder Woman, pick myself back up, and start again. Even though I took that time off, I can pick myself back up and start again. And that is so empowering. And that is healing in itself as well. And so I realized that life happens, and life's going to happen again. Nothing, people, entrepreneurs, people in direct sales, we are not immune to tragedy. We are not immune to life-altering events, because they happen and they will happen. But what makes you different and what makes you stand out from the rest is your ability to let yourself experience that moment in time and heal from that moment in time, and then get back up and get back to work. So I hope this was inspirational for you. If you would like, you know that every time I do a training, I always try to give you something to print out that you can keep at home for when things like this happen, that you can go back and be like, okay, what do I do now? This happened to me. How do I get through this? What do I need to do? That you can have this guide with my experience and my tips that you can use in your own life. So I'm going to post that here for you. If you go to bit.ly/how to stay motivated in DS, you will get my free guide. I'm also going to post it here in the comments for the link, because I know bit.ly, it's cap sensitive, so you have to do capital HOW with the 2, capital STAY, like all that stuff. So I'm going to post it in the comments. Maybe I can pin it. Pin comment. There we go. It's pinned. So it's pinned in the comments. You can go to this bit.ly link in the comments below, and it has everything I just talked about in a free printable for you to print out and keep in a binder, so that when life happens, you're not alone. You're not stuck with not knowing what to do, because I've been there and implemented these steps in my life, and that's how I was able to get back into work and get back to my responsibilities as a leader, my responsibilities as a mom, my responsibilities as a wife, and get back into things even though this traumatic event happened. So I hope that was helpful for you. Let me check the comments and make sure I'm not missing anyone's comments. But yes, the most important thing is to let yourself feel the feelings. That's the first step. Let yourself grieve, let yourself process, take time away. It's okay to take time away. You don't have to completely shut yourself off if you're a leader. You don't have to completely shut yourself off. You can still answer questions. You can still make sure everyone's up to date, on policies and procedures and so forth. But let yourself have time to yourself. Have time to process what is going on in your life, so that you can move on when you're ready, so that you can pick yourself back up when you're ready. Because we don't want to be that pop bottle where we push our feelings aside and just throw ourselves into our responsibilities, into our work, and then have that soda bottle pop one day. You don't want that. No one wants that. That is more devastating, in my opinion, than the traumatic event. It's just harder to overcome. So let yourself feel the feelings. Then find people who inspire you and be around those people. And it doesn't have to be in person. It could be videos, it could be podcasts, it could be meditations, it could be books. And then plan when you're getting close to being ready to put yourself out there again. Plan how you're going to do that, and then take action. And then repeat. Because again, we're not immune to life experiences. But what makes us so unique is how we're able to pick ourselves back up and keep going. So be your own Wonder Woman. Pick yourself back up, because you are strong, you are beautiful, you're confident, you are capable, and you can do this. Love you guys.